We are live. We are here. Excuse me. It's sunny but cold. Sunny but cold. Sunny yet cold. How are you doing? Say something. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Let me know where you are joining from. I will really love to know you and you get to know me as well. Good afternoon, everybody. Power tap, share the live stream, and let's get on with it. Let's get on with it. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. It's springtime. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. It's springtime. Shout out to other people. Shout out to other people. Let's share. And then let's talk about what I have for us. Hi, Stephen. How are you doing? Share the live stream and give us like. Okay. Thank you for joining, everybody. I appreciate you. Moreni Keji me. Dementia care. Oh, wow. Sean. Okay. Pain. You are a pain of problem. Oh, my goodness. That's very sad to know. MD Dara. You are welcome. You are welcome, everybody. Let's wait for another few seconds and then I can start fully. Alassane, thank you. Good afternoon. Share the live stream with other people so that they can join us, and then I can start sharing what I have with us today. It's a very interesting topic and you will learn from it. I want us to learn. I want us to learn something pertaining to your brain, to your body. Okay, give it one moment. Okay, let's start. It's 15:05 and I'm going to start. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. If it's your first time here, my name is Opeolu Cole. I am the host on this platform. You are welcome and I welcome with both hands. Yeah? So what do I have for us today? This afternoon, I want to talk about something called dopamine, hormones in our body, hormones that works in our body, hormones that works in your brain and works in your body. You see, that is why you see some people, sometimes they say they are happy, sometimes they tell you they are down, sometimes they say they are not, feeling good. It's because something is wrong somewhere. And these hormones work sometimes opposite way, sometimes positive way. There are positive hormones and there are negative hormones. Today, I'm going to talk about the ones that really works for us, actually for both positive and negative. And I will tell you why it is negative, right? If there is lack of this hormone in your body, these are the symptoms you will have, and I'll be sharing that. Welcome to Bible Skincare, Holistic Health and Beauty, uh, Health and Beauty Wellness, and Glow with POC. My name is Opeolu Cole, right? So my topic today that I'm sharing with you is serotonin syndrome. When something they call you syndrome, it means there is something not working. It is something that is not working. Serotonin syndrome. Okay, what is serotonin or F5HT? In other words, that is the technical name for it. Okay, so serotonin is a happy hormone, is a chemical in the body. You see some people that sometimes have what do you call it? Depression. They have different kind of depression. It means that the chemical in the brain is not enough. That is why it's affecting them. Okay, so serotonin is a happy domain, the hormone, which is a chemical that carries message or messages between your brain, the nervous cells, and your body. Our body is, compact with chemicals, nervous system, our cells and everything in the body that is working together, right? And if it's one fails to work, it affects the other. All right. And so that is why we need to take care of our health. And if you are not new here, You will know that every Saturdays I share about health, how we can take care of ourselves, how we can, be happy in our marriage, in our life, in our everything concerning health. I share on Saturday. Okay, so serotonin regulates the mood. It regulates your appetite. It helps the wound to heal quickly. I don't know if you remember, sometimes I mentioned a lady that came to visit me last year, and when she was going back home, she had an accident on a motorbike, unfortunately, you know. But after some time, and unfortunately, because the leg, despite the fact she was wearing a jeans, a trouser jeans, the wound, a skin peeled, not just peeled or scratched. It peeled as if they sliced the skin off her feet or legs. It peels like this, as if you are cutting a yam or something, and the skin just open like that with the jeans on. It means she had, or not, after some time, the healing failed. I mean, the wounds would not heal. And I'm thinking, 1 month, 2 months. No, 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 no. Even if you have, no matter how worse the wound may be, the healing is supposed to take place, because the skin heal itself. When you expose your skin to air, it will heal. If you notice that whenever you have a cut, despite the fact you don't you put what do you call it, iodine or something, TCP or something like that, you put it on, right? It will start drying. Hi, Camille. Thank you for joining. It will start drying quickly. And if you don't apply anything, ordinary salt, if you rub salt on it, it may, it may sting, right? It may sting, but then again, it will not allow bacteria to enter that wound, because it's an open wound. And after 2 or 3 days, it will start drying by itself, and it will close up. The only thing that may happen is just, I love you too, Camille. Thank you, my love. Thank you for sharing that with me. And it's coming from your heart. You are not just saying it. I love you too. So let me laugh for my friend here. Our tools is back. So even though you may see, maybe I should show you one of my hand here. I think it's this hand or the other hand. I'm not sure. I had a cut many years ago, and you can still see the mark. I can't even, I can't remember which hand again, but it's one of this hand. I had the mark. It's still there. Many years ago, I had the wound, but it's still there. That reminds me that I had an injury many years, over 40 years ago, 50 years ago. This thing that I'm sharing with you. So that tells you how the body healed by itself. And also, it's not a bad thing when you see the mark. It's not a bad thing. It has healed. It has healed completely. So the chemical in the body, in the hormones, helps the body to heal itself. Yes, yes, yes. You are sure, Kamal. That is truth. That is just the truth. The chemical in the brain, that is what help you. If the chemical is too much, it will affect your brain. If the chemical is not enough, it will affect your brain. So we need like 70, 80% or 98 maximum for the hormones to work with the brain, and also work directly to our body. Okay, why am I sharing this? Because I want you to understand how your body works. I want you to understand things that happens to you that you never know the reason why. Okay, so serotonin is a happy hormone, as I've said, and is a chemical that carries messages between your head and your body. Sometimes people forget easily. They have brain fog. When you forget things easily, you have brain fog. In other words, there is short of chemical that's supposed to pass the neural message to your brain and to your body. JZ Digital, you are welcome, my sister. you have that fog memory because the chemical that's supposed to pass the message to your brain is very, very short, or it's not enough. It's not enough. In other words, it will affect your brain, your memory. All these things also, serotonin will also affect your sleep. I've heard some people, they say, oh, I have insomnia. Insomnia is not something you want to be proud of, saying you have insomnia. It's not you. It's nothing to talk about. There is something wrong with your hormones. There is something wrong with your gut, because the hormones that works with the brain are also that works in the gut is called neurotransmitter hormones, dopamine, neurotransmitter dopamine, neurotransmitter. They both works together, and if one is lacking, it will not have the balance to balance it up. It will not have the, the capacity to balance it up. It means something is wrong. And that is why you see some people, they feel agitated all the time. They get angry all the time. Why? Because the chemical that's supposed to be working for them in their body, in their brain, is not much. When you are in a cycle as a woman, every month, if you are going through your flow, and some people, they have extra flow, the blood will be too much, will be gushing out. It will make them weak. That means that the hormones in their body, the chemical is pushing too much blood out instead of it to regulate. When it's too much, you lose blood. Don Wahi, thank you for joining. Right? You lose too much of blood as a woman. And so all these things supposed to work, in a certain percentage that will help the body to continue to flow, and the chemical in the body to continue to flow. Okay? Serotonin regulates your mood, your appetite, helps any wounds to get healed quickly. It helps the digestion. Some people have problem with their digestion. Maybe they only go to bathroom or toilet just once in a week. At least you must go to toilet every day. Every day you must do number 2. I know number 1 is very common, and some people don't even have number 1. They don't do number 1. Number 1 means pee, urine. Number 2 means poo-poo. If you don't do poo-poo 2 times a day, which is normal, then 1 time is not, you must go at least once a day. First thing in the morning when you wake up, and last thing in the day before you go to bed. That is how your digestion supposed to work. And if it doesn't work like that, it means you don't have enough drink, which is water. When you have enough water, when you drink enough water, it will help you metabolize whatever you have eaten, break down every food that you have eaten, make it raw. I mean, make it, come to like poo. Otherwise, it will stay in the stomach and it will affect your gut. When your gut is not clean, it will affect your system. It will affect your system. Even the way you talk, the way you burp, the way you talk, the smell that comes out from inside, it will affect. Why? Because the gut is not clean. And all these things affect the serotonin. And that is why they call it serotonin syndrome. Okay? I mentioned sleep. If you don't have enough sleep is very, very. You are new here, Lena. You are welcome, my love. Happy Saturday. Thank you for joining. Please share the live stream and give me a follow, and I'll follow you back when I'm done. Thank you so much. Okay. I hope you will enjoy your time with me here. All right, you are welcome, my dear. Thanks a lot too. Okay. And yes, if you don't have enough sleep, let me tell you, sleep is a therapy. You have worked the whole day. You have worked maybe 12 hours, 16 hours. So you need to have a shower and then sleep to rejuvenate your body back to normal. When you wake up in the morning and you still feel tired, it means you have not had a good sleep. There are sleeps and there are good sleep. Some people will have sleep. Throughout the night, they will be tossing here and there, worry, thinking. They will not have enough sleep. They will be they will have a sleepless night over the problems they are going through. When you have a good sleep, my dear, you will sleep like a baby. You know when babies sleep, they don't send anybody. They can stretch, they can, cram together and have that sound sleep. Even the Bible says, He has given us good sleep. God has given you sleep. That is why He created the night. When it's night time, you're supposed to go to bed and then sleep at least minimum of 8 hours. Don't let anybody tell you, oh, you have to wake up 3 a.m., 4 a.m. If your body clock wakes up at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., that is your body clock. Every body clock is totally different. My body clock, I could sleep 12 a.m. and then wake up at 6 or wake up at 3. Some people, body clock, when they go to bed at 8 p.m., they will not wake up until 8 o'clock the following day or 7 o'clock. They will not even turn. They will just be on that side of the bed. A good sleep will make you rejuvenate, will give you energy when you wake up in the morning. But when you wake up and you feel sluggish and tired, it means the serotonin that is in your body is not active. It's not active. It's supposed to be active. Excuse me, I don't know what my tongue pick. It means the serotonin in your system is not active. The chemical that's supposed to pass that chemical from the brain to the body is not active. And so you feel sluggish. You want to sleep. You want to sleep. You feel sleepy all the time. Yes, I'm talking about the body chemical. Thank you, my love. That is my best friend, though. Ahab. Also, serotonin also controls your body temperature. There are some people, they never know what is called cold. When it's winter, your son, like, he doesn't want to get, Joshua, you are back, my love. Your son doesn't like to get out until 12 hours. That is good for him. Of course, children must get that sleep. You know, they play around during the day, they scream, they shout, and they are so hyper. And so they need that sleep. So 12 hours is not too long for a child to sleep. Don't get worried, oh, he's 12, is sleeping that long. It's nothing to worry about. There are some people, they have problem with their sleep. It's called insomnia. They cannot sleep. And it's a disease. It's not something that is good. Hi, Emily. You are welcome back again, my dear. You can sleep 5 hours. Good for you, Lena. Good for you. It's very, very good for you. It's very good for you. Yeah. It's the weekend, of course. Today is Saturday, isn't it? All right. So sleep, as I was saying, is very, very good for you. 12 hours, as one of my friends has said here, that his son sleeps for 12 hours. Let me tell you, if anybody tell you sleep 4 hours, 3 hours, they are shortchanging your life. Sleep is good. It will rejuvenate you. You will have energy. If you don't have enough sleep, you will be sluggish. You will have brain fog. You will not even feel yourself. So it's better to make sure that you have enough sleep. And moreover, it depends on the kind of job you are doing. If you are someone that do a tedious job every day, my dear, you need to even sleep at night. There are some country in the Europe, right? In Europe, that even in Dubai, every afternoon, they must go home to go and have a sleep. They must have a nap. They call it afternoon siesta. I remember growing up, they will tell us, oh yeah, go and sleep. I'll be grumbling. Why should I sleep? I don't need to. Okay, just lie down. If you are not going to close your eyes, just lie down. Let your body relax. Especially weekends. We always have afternoon nap. Good for him. Glass of hot milk is good. Put him to bed. Put him to sleep quickly. Yesterday I saw one of my friend online, and it was around 10 something. And I said, your child is still awake this time. And she said, oh, he's not going to school on Friday, which was yesterday. That's why he's taking his time and getting away with all this. I said, oh, okay, no wonder. Because children must have bedtime regulation. They must have bedtime, regulate their time. In the morning, they go to school. When they come back, they have their lunch or dinner, and then they have 1 hour or 2 hours reading, study. After that, they have their shower. After shower, latest by 7, they must be in bed. Latest. So that you wake, because they will wake up early in the morning again to go to school. So from 7 till maybe till 7 in the morning or 6 in the morning, depending on how you also get up to start your day, then they'll be ready, they'll be okay. They will not go to school and be sleeping. They will not go to school and be reckless and and feel somehow hyper. They will have that gentle, the nerves, everything will be calm. And even when they are playing, they play not to overdo things. You understand? Okay. So serotonin produces in the body and in the brain to your guts. And I said, your gut, sometimes if it's not clean, you have that bad breath, you cannot go to toilet all the time, because everything from your head to the soles of your feet works together. And if something happens with one, the other will be affected. Okay, so when your mood, when your someone popping now, and I think I know that person that popping and pop out. The person didn't say anything, but I had a feeling that it's someone that I know. That is what is making me laugh. You have to go, Lina. Bye bye, darling. Subscribe to my channel before you go, okay? Okay. Your missus always go to bed goes at 3 a.m. and your mom is to my mom, and she is 8 year old. Okay. Oh, my sister. Okay. Always goes at 3 a.m. to my mom, and she's 8. How is that possible, Lina? How is that possible that your sister goes to your mom at 3 a.m., maybe in the same room? Okay, I understand. Funny enough, as you mentioned this, Lena, some children, no matter how you put them in their room, eh, they will get up and come and sleep on your bed or in your bed. They will come to your bed, to your room, and sleep. No matter how you pamper them, and you see that they are sleeping, they will get up, they will crawl no matter what. They will come and meet you in your bed. I remember growing up, myself, my children, all of us, they have their rooms and their bed, comfortable, comfy, and everything. But they will leave their room, they will come and sleep in my room. I always say, so instead of us sleeping straight, we have to sleep diagonally so that the bed will contain every one of us. Okay. They are very active. Of course, children that are active, they call them hyperactive. And there is nothing wrong. It's not a disease. Hyperactiveness is not a disease. It is not a disease. It's because, they have the energy. They have the energy. That is why. Okay. Now, can one gets serotonin syndrome. Yes, I've said it. I've mentioned it when I was talking. I said some people, they have short chemical in their body and in their brain. Right? Thank you, Dayo Ezomo. Thank you for liking the live stream. Give us a follow and I'll follow you back when I'm done. Please, thank you very much for joining. You are welcome. Thank you, Stella. Thank you, everyone. Okay, so yeah, some people can have serotonin syndrome. It's a chemical that affects the brain and the body. If the chemical is not enough, it will affect your brain. You will begin to forget. It doesn't matter your age. Oh. Don't say it's only old people that forget. Young people also forget. And that is the lack of serotonin in their body, in their brain. That is why the brain, they have brain fog. Any small things they forget. They can put this thing here now. Next thing, they'll be looking for it. Next thing, they'll be looking for it. Teacher said they are blessed children. Yes, of course, they are blessed children. Joshua, of course, they are blessed children. Right? Thank you, Dayo, for follow. I will follow you back. Thank you so much. Exactly. When the chemical is short, and that is why you see some people, they have this depression. They have what do you call it? I've forgotten the name of this depression. Bipolar. There are different types of stages of depression. Some have mild depression. Some people have high depression. Let me tell you, every one of us have depression. If you don't know what depression means, it means you are not happy. You are not, you can't tell me that you're happy every day. Thank you, Dayo. God bless you, my love. Thank you, my love. God bless you for the gift. You can't tell me that you're happy every day. You can never be happy every day. There are some days that your mood will be low. It means you are not happy. Maybe something causes. Maybe I can hear you. I don't know. You can't hear me, Lina. Log out and come back again. Sign off and come back again. I'm sure everyone can hear me because Joshua has been communicating. Oh, you can hear you. Okay, thank you, Lina, my love. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, give me a follow and I will follow you back. As I was saying, right? Not every day you'll be happy. In my language, they will say, Ojojumo kolodun. And it's true. That phrase is very, very true. Why? Because you cannot be, you see all this lipstick that I'm trying. In my language, they say you cannot be happy every day. Ojoojúmọ́ kọ́ lọ́dún. And that is the work of the chemical serotonin in your system, in your body or in your brain. So when you forget things easily, it will affect you. That is the work that the chemical is not enough, that produces that, energy and that is giving you that sleepless night because there is not enough serotonin in your system. It's supposed to have enough to help you, even sexually. That is why you see some men, some women, they say, oh no, leave me. Oh no, leave me. Oh no, leave me. We did it yesterday. Why today again? Because the serotonin in your system is not there. This is supposed to boost your libido. Oh my God. All this, all this you're writing, I don't understand, Lena. Okay? Your sexual drive will be low. Why? Because the serotonin is not there. Sex is for enjoyment. And let me tell you, the secret of sex, if you like, you say, what is grandma talking about? Now you sabi o. Because on this my platform is education. You think I'm just talking. I have notes here. I study and I read. I'm into health. I have a business called Biobot Skincare, Holistic Health and Beauty Wellness. I have that business. I study about, cosmetics and health, wellness, and all of that. And I've told you the reason why I go into health. I've told you the reason. I went into health because of something. And I began to go on natural, forgetting about this orthodox chemical that they are giving you. I dwell with, if you call me an herbalist. I am an herbalist, a sound one. A sound herbalist. Why? Because that is what my parents used growing up. They used for us. We never die. We grew up with it. Sickness for where? Kampe ni alape. Thank you, sister. Okay. Thank you, my sister. God bless you. You are welcome. Right? Thank you for the beautiful flower. Thank you. Thank you. That's all right, sister. That's all right. That's okay. I really appreciate you. Thank you, mom. God bless you. God bless you. God will lift your hand up. He will increase you in every area of your life. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. So, right. As I was saying, you know, and your sex drive is low as a woman, as a young person. Even in your 70s, 80s, you are supposed to be having fun if you have husband. You cannot do it outside, though. I'm not saying go and be sleeping with every man, but sex is part of things that will help your body to heal. And it's the secret of sex is that, especially for men and even for women, men will not have what do you call it? This thing, ipa. I don't know what is called a pie in English. And the cancer for the men, prostate cancer. If they don't have it, if they don't ejaculate, that thing will be stuck in the thing. And if a woman doesn't come, after some time, it will affect the uterus and the ovary. If you like, you take it. If you like, you say, what is she talking about? Now you sabi. Let me clap for myself, Jerry. Abi, you know, say research not be small. Your serotonin is low. That is why you cannot perform well. That is why you cannot enjoy yourself. You'll be shouting, oh, you're hurting me. Oh, you're hurting me. Oh, you're hurting me. When you are dry, what do you expect? When you don't take care of inside there as a woman, what do you expect? The serotonin is syndrome. It's serotonin syndrome. You have an issue and problem with your libido and your sex life. Okay? And also, when you continue, some people you hear them, I have headache, they have headache, they have headache. Headache is because the chemical that is working in your brain is not functioning. That is why you have that constant migraine, constant headache. Because the serotonin is not supplying the brain what it's like a food. If you are hungry, if you don't eat, you get starved. Even if you cannot eat, at least you don't have food to eat, drink water to quench that thirst before you can eat. Ordinary apple, they say apple, one apple a day, we take, we take you away from the doctor. When you eat an apple a day, you will not visit the doctor because apple has something inside of it that helps the body also. So that's why they said they make food your medicine, make medicine your food. Not every food you will be eating. It depends on your blood type. Not every food that you should be eating. You should know your blood type to know the kind of food that you are supposed to be eating. Go and research it yourself. I said I'm going to start again this year because last year I treated about blood types. We have several, I think about 6 blood types. When you know the kind of blood you have, the type of blood you have, then you live longer because you will not be eating wrong food that will be affecting your aging, that will be affecting your body, that will also affect your hormones and the development, and the dopamine in your system will be supplied regularly without any iota of a problem. I'm talking about serotonin syndrome today. Maybe you have one you don't know. Maybe you lack some of the things I've mentioned and you don't know the reason why that has happened or is happening to you. This is the cause. So you go and Google it now. Go and search. Go and research it. It's not something that I'm making up from my head to come and tell you. No, I'm sharing it because I researched and I wanted to know more about it. Because something cropped up 2 weeks ago, and I'm, sharing with the person, say, oh, this person, whenever they want to sleep, the man will be saying, oh, I'm tired. Oh, I'm tired. And I said, has he gone to check his blood test? Has he gone to check whether he has a diabetes? Has he gone to check, do a DIY? Because every year you must do a DIY of your body. Check, because the more you grow, different things happen at different stage. The more you grow, don't just say, oh, thank God, celebrating another graceful year without checking this body. This body is what is carrying you to be celebrating that birthday every year. And if the body is not taken care of, what will happen? You will not be able to celebrate the year. And so before your birthday, even now and again, if you have the opportunity to be in a country, even in Africa, for crying out loud, you need to live well. So you take money out and go. Go to the doctor or to chemist, or not chemist, to hospital or private hospital or general hospital. Go for checkup. Go for checkup. Check your blood type, check your hormones, check your heart rate. Some people, their heart rate, my goodness, the rhythm is totally bad. Some people will be sleeping, and if you are on the third floor, you'll be hearing them downstairs on the lower level. That is not good. You have to go and check your heart. And how do you improve your heart rate or rhythm, right? Is by doing exercise, physical work. Go for a walk, at least minimum 30 minutes every day, or swim. If you are fortunate enough, if you have the opportunity to have gym in your house, just do slight cycling, exercise. All these movements helps a lot. Hand movements, leg movements, turning here and there. All the movements will help the body. But if you are always sitting down without no movement, it will give you cramp. It will give you cramp. Okay, so if you complain headache all the time and you feel agitated every time you feel nauseous, you shiver, those are the symptoms that the serotonin in your system is not good enough. You need more of them. And there are some meds that you can take, some vites that you can take. I cannot be mentioning them here. Otherwise, TikTok, it's a jealous person. And, it's like it's to protect and guide against people. I don't want to mention certain things, and then you go and say, oh, somebody, can you hear this? Can you see this, my friend now? I said, this, my boyfriend, is very, very jealous. Already he has put everything that I thought I said now. He said, I'm discussing about link between serotonin, libido, and overall health. You see, I told you, it will always speak whatever you say. And that is why I have to be careful not to mention certain things. Okay? So, and there you go. There are some vitamins and minerals that you can take. You cannot get enough from food, because there are some food that you don't eat that you're supposed to eat according to your blood type. There are some food that you are supposed to avoid, that you are eating, that is causing damage to your health, and you don't know. You don't know. You just continue eating the food because you think that is what you can afford, or that is what you like. There are some food that I really liked. I've told you, beans. I love beans. Every Saturday, like today, I must cook beans. But when I realized that beans doesn't go well with my blood type, I had to stop it. Not I don't cook it again, but maybe once in 3 months, like on like every Saturday, I must eat beans. If I don't eat beans and bread, I eat beans and plantain seeds and beans and yam beans and whatever. Even beans and eba. Have you had eba with beans? Cold eba. If you want to enjoy beans. Sorry, I had to drink. If you want to enjoy beans, let me tell you, if you're a beans eater, make eba a day before, right? When you make that eba, eh? Sister Kemi, thank you. Thank you for joining, man. You are welcome. If you make eba a day before, the second day you cook beans, you know the eba has cooled down, it's cold. When you start eating that eba with that beans, my goodness, come and give me the review. Come and give me feedback. Hey, eba to tutu. I'm not talking about ikokore. You know Ijebu with ikokore with cold eba. This one, hey, now authentic food. Make eba a day before. The following day, make sure you cook your beans. Pirate, thank you for joining. Make sure you cook your beans. Importation, my dear, you are welcome. Eba with beans. Now, Baba, thank you, Samesti. Simon said, yes, so eba with eba tutu and beans. Oh my goodness. Go and try it. At least someone has testified. My dear, each time I want to make that eba and beans, I will cook the eba. Make the eba yesterday, like Friday, wrap it and then keep it, right? By the time I'm cooking that beans and having it, it's already cold. And you are, my dear, try it and you come and give me feedback. Someone has said it here. Na baba. So every time you feel nauseous and you feel cold, it means there is not enough of that chemical serotonin in your system, and you need to help yourself by taking some med or minerals because you cannot find everything in the food, especially if you are not eating the food that has those kind of things, nutrition that you get. So serotonin plays a role in the quality sleep. I said good sleep. There are some people that sleep. They tell you they sleep. They are not sleeping. No. By the time you wake up, you will be tired and weak. If you like, you sleep 8 hours. You will still be tired. Why? Because this chemical is not working in your body. This serotonin, the positive one that makes you happy. When you are happy, that is the good positive one. But when you are sad, is the negative serotonin that is working. So there are two types of serotonin, positive and negative. You know, light now is always negative and positive. So you need more of the positive one than the negative one. Okay? Okay, so how can you improve all these conditions? It's through sunlight. When you have sun, stay under the sun, but don't stay too long under the sun because sun can also give you skin cancer. Yes, you had me right. Either in blue or black or whatever. Over too much of sun. Like one of my child, she traveled and she was calling me and she called me and said, "Oh, mom, I got sunburn." I said, but you normally wear hat now. You know you are going to a sunny country. Why didn't you carry your hat? To protect you, to give you a shade. When you are in the sun, wear sunglasses. Don't, even if you have glasses that is clear, make sure that when you get to the sun, it changes color. Why? It will prevent the rays of the sun to go inside your eyes. That is why some people have cataract. Cataract. Because there is a direct sun going to their eyes. The rays, we all love the sun, right? Sun puts smile on your face. Sun is good for your body because of vitamin D, but too much of it also can cause skin cancer and also affects your eyes. So when you are under the sun, always wear a cap or a hat that will cover your face like this so that it will not affect your face and your eyes directly, okay? That's that is what how you can prevent that to happen. And also light blue therapy, red therapy. You know, some people they have sunburn or they don't get enough sun. So when you stay like this diaspora, we people that live in diaspora, we don't have sun all the time. So what you can do to help yourself is to have a red light therapy. You can buy it You can be using it at home. It's a light. When you put it on, it shows red. And that red is called infrared light. It will affect, it will boost the serotonin in your system. Even the happy mood, it will help your system to be well balanced, and as well your bones, your skin. If you want to look good, you have to spend money. If you want to help your health, you have to spend money on yourself. Eating the right thing and not just anything. Taking care of your body and your system is very, very important for us. It's very, very important. That is why you see some people in their 70s, in their 80s, in their 90s, they look young. Why? Because they are mindful of what they eat, and also they take care of the body. Beauty comes from within. Whatever you eat is what you show out. It will show, it will affect, right? I remember one of my children, every time you will see a face, pimples, pimples. She spent a lot of money until when she changed her diet. She spent a lot of money trying to remove this, remove the, when you press something like that, it spreads. Yeah. You see all the freckles and not freckles, spots, black spots all over the face. And she didn't like it. She spent a lot of money until when she changed the diet, and that thing just stopped. So in other words, it's not just by, using something on the outside, but what about the inside? What about the inside? So you have to cure from the inside. That lady I told you that she had that accident, you know, I asked her after 2 months, I said, Auntie, this thing's supposed to have been healed, though. And what is going on? The wound is still there, open. I said, no, there is something wrong. Are you sure you are not diabetes? And she said, this is diabetic. I said, no wonder. You have to do other things to help this wound to heal. Otherwise, you'll be carrying sore everywhere for the rest of your life if you don't take it seriously right now. So after then, I recommended, what she can be taking. And she took it for, I think, for 1 month, and the thing just dry off. Thank you for the love, whoever is there. And the thing just dry off, just like that. So all these things matter, right? All these things matters. Okay? So, and also you can help yourself with regular exercise. If you are someone that is always moody, every time you are upset, every time you are nagging, every time someone offend you, every time you never offend anybody, it's because the serotonin in your system is not healthy, it's not helping you. You have brain problem, you have challenges in your body. Discussing diet and health tips for boosting serotonin and mood. Thank you, my darling. Thank you. Okay, that is what we are talking about. If you are someone that's always agitated, you are always franking, you are moody, you are always upset, finding excuses, there is something wrong with you. And that is the chemical in your body is not working. The serotonin is not working. That is why you have that deficiency. That is why you have that deficiency. All these things that we call health, it's not just by just eating. It's more than that. You have to be in charge of your body. Know exactly when you eat. Know exactly how your body feels. What is the reaction? Are you happy or you are not happy? Some people, when they eat, swallow, they feel sleepy, they feel sluggish. It's because it's not working. It's not for your body. Don't say, everybody is eating pando. I want to eat pounded. Yeah, no, it's not for you. It doesn't work with your body system. Your body dopamine, it will not agree with it. And because you are eating beans today or rice today, it doesn't mean that you should feed your children the same rice. So know your children, know the kind of things that, really helps them. I know growing, everybody, when we cook one pot of soup, that is what we all having. Whether na fish or na chicken or turkey, whatever. If you cook one pot of vegetables, the same thing everybody is eating. Vegetable is good for everybody to eat, but not everybody. For me, I don't use tomato in my stew. And whenever you eat my stew, you'll be biting your teeth, your 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 tongue. I don't use, and I have to stop. Why? Because whenever I did not know. I will use tomato puree, I will use fresh tomato. And even when I stopped using canned tomatoes. I change it to fresh tomatoes. And yet, because it turns to sugar, Abi, you don't know that all this tomato paste, tomato puree, the rica that you people are using, eh, they had sugar inside it to preserve. And there are other preservatives that they use. And there are I nearly bite my tongue. There are some preservatives that they put inside that affects you and gives people cancer from this food that you like. They said make food your medicine and make medicine your food. But some food are buying people without them knowing that it's the food that is they are eating is buying them. You are diabetic, and yet you are eating tomato, you are eating corn, you are drinking pap, and you say you enjoy it because that is what is available, right? So you must learn to change. Know exactly what goes with that body type, your blood type, before you can put it in your mouth. If you stop using plum tomato or fresh tomato or eating tomato in your salad, it's not going to kill you. It's not going to kill you. It's better to avoid what will kill you rather than something that you say, oh, you enjoy because it must be there. It doesn't have to be there. You can make salad without any tomatoes. Cucumber, celery, lettuce. Ordinarily, it's okay. You don't have to even add sweet corn. You don't have to add any beans like this African way they do it. Digital to digital. Welcome. Or digits to digital. Right? No, you don't have to do that. To enjoy salad. Have you seen a Igbo salad? It's very plain. Plain. The only thing that you just had the cream. That's all. But you can use what do you call it? Lemon instead of the cream. Just squeeze lemon on top. Even when you are eating rice and your stew, squeeze lemon on top. I use lemon over everything. Everything. When I'm eating my stew with swallow, I squeeze lemon to remove the oil. So the oil will not coagulate in your system. All this oil that you are using in cooking, do you know what they use in them? My dear, only God can help us, and we have to help ourselves too. All this oil, do you know how they produce all this oil that you are buying? When we were in the north, we used to buy shano. It's called granite oil. My goodness, that oil. If you are cooking here, eh, your neighbor from the second street will be smelling that oil. It's so flavorsome, and you don't need to use too much. The aroma, my gosh, even when you are eating it, because it's pure oil, undiluted. They call it moinshanu, moinjeda, moinjeda. Another oil that you can use is fat oil. All these fats that they pack from the cow, from animals, my dear, if you buy them, if Even if they throw them away, ask them to give you, ask the butchers to give you. Take it home, rinse it well, put them in the pot on a low bare minimum, the minimum heat, leave it there for 3-4 hours. When it melted, let it melt. You see all the residues. The following day, sieve it. That is your oil. All this canola oil, all this whatever oil, that sunflower oil, they have been tampered with. They are not natural. Why? Because they want to make their money. If they give you as natural as it is, they will charge you like a bottle of this olive oil that I have here. Where is it again? This olive oil, small bottle like that, is almost 16 pounds. Small bottle. I don't think it's up to 1 liter. Where is it again? Ah, you see, this bottle, eh? I don't want to show you. It's olive oil, olive oil, right? It's I bought this one in Europe when I travel. It's 15 euro. This small bottle, this olive oil. The one that I always buy is Dayo. Okay. Okay, let me explain. I will talk more on. Let me conclude this, and I will come back on that, Dayo. Since you've requested, and I'm happy that you request. So regular exercise can also boost the level of your serotonin in your body. That is why they said 15 minutes, 30 minutes a day. We had 3, 4, 5 years to your life. If you are working every day, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 hour, you are adding more years to your life. Serenity is not good. Sitting for too long is not good. It's going to affect your gut. You will begin to have big stomach, big bone, because it will be spreading. Okay? So serotonin influence your learning, your memory, sexual behavior, hunger. It affects the blood circulation as well. So because they are, hey, I can't even read my own writing. They are sucked up by the platelets. Platelets is something they call something white blood cells and red blood cells. Your red blood cells and white blood cells should be equal. The white blood cells should not be more. They call it platelets or blood cells, right? It should not be more than the red blood cells. That is why some people have issue with their immune system. Okay? And something that can control it is called neurotransmitter hormones, dopamine. Okay, so now let me go to oil. This is a bottle of oil. This oil, I drink it. Olive oil yìí, tẹ́ bá rí, mi fẹ́ kí TikTok lọ gbé yín. Ṣó yé yín? I drink it naturally, and I'm going to drink it for you so that you will know that I'm not lying. That is what I drink naturally. Èmi ò ń lo gbogbo oògùn tí gbogbo èèyàn ń lò, tẹ́ máa lọ máa kó oògùn jẹ, tẹ́ máa damage liver and kidney, right? Sometimes if I forget to drink it when I'm in the kitchen, that is why I have it here on my table. Anytime I remember, right, I just gag it. Èmi ni mò ń mú, kò sẹ́ni tó ń ṣe ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú mi, tó débi pé ọmọ níyà ìyá ẹ̀ tí ì fọnú. Right? So whenever I forget, I don't even think I have a teaspoon or a full spoonful. I take it. Olive oil, pure olive oil. Don't go and buy the Goya they sell in Nigeria and say you are eating olive oil. I beg, don't go and buy yourself one. That Goya olive oil is not for eating. It's for prayer, for your skin or whatever they use it for. Right? I don't use it. I don't take it. So I don't know anything about it. All I know is pure olive oil. And I can tell you for a fact that olive oil is very, very good for your heart. It's good for your system, right? It's good for aging. Even I use it on my skin. I've told you, I make my own oil. All this, buy that. It doesn't, I don't use it. I don't buy all these things in the use. See, the last bottle that you see it's remaining small there. That is what I use. I make my own oil, olive oil, and what else do I put? Nothing, just olive oil. I use it on my body. So olive oil or fat that you find in the oil, ọ̀rá ẹran, not ọ̀rá, ọ̀rá yàtọ̀, kí ló máa ń pè? Fat ṣá ni wọ́n ń pè ṣá. You know, ọ̀rá tó máa ń dì. When you buy meat, there are some parts of the meat that you buy that you find lumps of fat. That fat must not be thrown away. You can go to a butcher, ask them. They throw them away in this country, but if you ask them, yeah, they can keep it for you. They keep it for you, take it home. But I know in Nigeria, I normally buy. So when I buy, I melt it. And when I melt, I bring it here. Because I normally buy cow or meat, goat, normally cow. Tí mo bá fẹ́ ṣe sàrà, because of that fat. Because if I go to the market, I may not like the way they do it. So I will rather spend the money to prevent any illness or transfer whatever. Transfer of kí ló ti ń pè? Infection. Okay? So I rather buy. Tó bá máa ṣe party, not that party, but to give like sadaka charity, more or like, right? And then I will pack all the fats. Make sure I melt it. I rinse them with salt, put them in a pot, put them on fire, very, very low heat for 3-4 hours. You will see the oil separated and you will see the scum on top. Scum means dirt, right? You remove the scum and then you strain it through a sieve. You strain it and keep them in a bottle or any clean container. I put mine in a bottle because I'm bringing them over to this country. So bottle is easier for me to scoop whenever I need it. You cannot put it in a plastic. It will coagulate. It will be hard. And for you to melt it, it means you'll be putting it in hot water. You don't need to melt it that way. You put it in a container that you can dip your hand in. If you don't use olive oil, for me, this sunflower oil, all this, which other oil? Vegetable oil, I don't buy them. I'm sorry, I don't use them anymore. I used to, but now that I am very in control of my health, there are things that I use in my cooking. The only thing I use in my cooking is olive oil, and that fat. If I want to roast any meat, I will put that fat. The Indian call it ghee, G-E-E. The Indians call it ghee, G-E-E. So you can buy it. If you cannot make it, it's very easier for you. Hi, brother. How are you doing all the way from America? How is your wife doing now? I hope she's much better. By his stripe, she is ill in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. Right? So, ghee. This my brother too is very cautious about health. I know him, he's very, very cautious about health. It talks about all this food that they are eating, we are eating, or people are eating. For me, I'm very, very, cautious of what goes in my mouth. So I don't use any other cooking oil apart from olive oil. In fact, someone traveled to Greece. Whenever I travel to Greece, Spain, Italy, Malta, I always buy my oil from there, or Turkey. I always buy at least 5 liters. And I have a special shop that I always buy from. Even though, it's very expensive, but it's worth it. And whenever you are cooking, don't don't bleach your oil. Even if you are using palm oil, do not bleach your oil. If you want to cook, prepare everything ready. You can wash your pots or your saucepan, remove the water by heating it first, and then take it off the cooker, the fire. Pour the oil. Immediately you pour the oil, pour your pepper and tomato or whatever you want to use in cooking. Don't bleach oil. you are removing all the parties, all the nutrients that's supposed to work in your body. Mind you, you still have to cook the stew for another 20 minutes or 30 minutes. So that timing, you already killed the nutrients in the oil that's supposed to go and work in your body. So don't eat the oil whenever you want to cook. Even if you are using sunflower oil or you are using whatever oil, right? Do not eat. Do not work, what do you call it? Bleach it. Do not say, oh, I want it to get hot and you see the smoke coming up. No, don't do that. You are killing the things, the nutrients that's supposed to go inside your body and, work in there. African, if they are eating, even if they want to fry egg, they must wait for the oil to start burning before they add onion, before they add the egg. Already, you are not eating. You are just killing yourself slowly because the food is overdone already. And you will see that the egg will become brown because you have overeat the oil. Instead, the egg to become yellow. Once you fry it, it's supposed to be yellow, light yellow. Instead, it will become brown. The onions already got burnt. You just need to stir fry the oil, just to toss it in the oil. Shike no, not to overcook it, not to make sure that you just want to make it wet. No, you need the onion to be crunchy when you are eating it, not soft and everything will be pete in your mouth. Maybe one day I will take you to my kitchen to show you what I mean whenever I want to cook. My own style of food is totally cooking is totally different to what people do because I learned. I made the mistake before myself. I made several mistakes. So I had to learn. Sorry. I had to learn how to take care. That's why the fact I was a chef. I used to be a cook. I cook for London Transport. I cook. I love cooking. I enjoy cooking. But I have to change the way I cook. Stop heating your oil and say you want the oil to get hot. Now you will now put onion. You will now put pepper. You overcooked. You remove all the nutrients that's supposed to work in your body. That is why some people the serotonin in their system is not working. It's not working. And that is why it affects your brain. Instead of all this vegetable oil, sunflower oil, you change your oil to vegetable, what do you call it? Olive oil. This one. That's why they drink olive oil as if I dey drink water. I must drink it every day. And that is why I always have this small bottle here with me. Ordinary olive oil, the color will be green. Don't go and buy adulterated olive oil and say you are buying. You go and buy from Tesco and say you are buying olive oil. That is not olive oil. It is an adulterated oil. Olive oil, that small bottle. You know how much I told you I bought it. If I want to buy that 5 liter, it's over 50 pounds. I pay for it. 50 pounds. How many of you will say you want to go and spend 50 pounds on olive oil? But that is what will give me a good life, good heart. Instead of killing yourself and putting on 100 gallon of cooking oil in a pot because you want to eat stew. No. If you want to fry egg, just spray. Spray. Spray the fry pan. Spray it. If you cannot buy the spray oil, olive oil, buy the bottle that you can spray like a gun. Fill the bottle with oil and then spray it. Spray it. That is all you need. You don't need 10 gallons of cooking oil because you want to cook egg. You want to fry egg. No? And cooking is better. Boiling is better than frying. Let me tell you, boiled egg is better than frying eggs. Boiled egg, 1 egg a day or 2 eggs a day with half of avocado every day. If you cannot eat it every day, it's good. Have celery, have cucumber. If you like tomatoes, put it there. with a cup of green tea, my dear, that is enough for your breakfast. And that will last you. It will fill you till maybe around evening 4 p.m., 5 p.m. Like now it's after 4. Then if you want to have your dinner, start preparing your dinner from 5. By 6, you have your dinner. Chicken, no? You have 3 hours to digest. In some cases, they have 5 hours to digest. For me, I have slow metabolism, so I don't eat late. I can never eat late. I will not even feel comfortable. So the latest I could eat is 6 p.m. 6. And after 6, nothing. I can only drink maybe water or tea. Nothing else. Till about another 12. Maybe you call it 12 window hours. I don't know. But that is my system. That is my system. So my main meal is evening. Once I had it, that is it. That is it. Okay? So you can also heal yourself by the kind of food that you are eating and in proportion. They call something rainbow food. Look out for rainbow color food. You know, green pepper, red pepper, yellow pepper. Banana. I don't know if you have ever had habanero, atarubu, atanla. If you are Yoruba, we call it Hausa call it atarubu, Yoruba call it atanla, English call it habanero. Have you ever chewed one before? You are looking at me. Have you ever tried to chew one before? Have you ever tried to chew one habanero, even half? You know what that does to your system? It removes the inflammation in your system. Let me tell you the way you can eat it, right? Cut it, yeah? Cut it. Don't eat the seed inside, right? Cut the habanero, just one. Cut it. Sprinkle salt, yeah? It will kill the tanginess. The pepper, it will kill the heat, right? Then you can chew it. That is the way you can help yourself. That is the way you can help yourself. I chew it without putting the salt because I'm used to it. Maybe once in a month or once in two, once in twice in a month, you can try it, right? So help yourself. And also ginger and garlic, eat them raw. I don't eat ginger raw. I mean, say garlic, I don't eat it raw. I eat ginger raw. But garlic, because of the smell, right? When you eat raw garlic, it smells in your mouth. What I also do, I put it in hot water, leave it, or in my tea, right? I will leave it. When it infused in the hot water, it's going inside it water. As I'm drinking it, when I'm done with the tea, I chew the garlic and I chew the ginger. So you will not smell my mouth you will not smell the garlic from my mouth. Why? Because it has already been infused. The water has sapped the aroma, the smell. It has removed it. So when you eat it, nobody can smell it. So that is how I help myself. And ginger is good for inflammation and also your heart. And garlic also is good for inflammation and also your heart. Okay, I'm going to draw the curtain here now. I'm going to stop here and I hope you've learned something about serotonin, the syndrome, why some people lack sexual drive, why they don't have enough sleep. They call it insomnia. It's a disease. It's not something that is good. If you don't sleep well, your brain, you have problem. You have depression. If you don't have enough serotonin in your system, it's a chemical. It will affect your life. It will affect your body. And so go and check yourself. Know the kind of person you are. Know what is not working in your body and then work it. Make sure it's working to help you because they always say something that health is wealth. When you have a good health, my dear, You will not. If you can afford an apple to eat every day, eat one apple a day. You will never, go to go to the doctor and say, doctor, you are sick. Oh, doctor, you are sick. No. I've never been to doctor to say, doctor, I'm sick for how many 20, 30 years. I've never. The other day I was saying to my, sharing with my sister, I said, in this country that I've been for decades, I cannot recall when I've been admitted in the hospital. I can, except when I go to have my baby. Except when I go to have babies. I've never been admitted in the hospital. Never. Because me, I always taking, care of what goes in my mouth. I don't eat just anything, and I don't eat anywhere, anyhow. I cannot come to your house and you feed me. If your kitchen is not clean, if your bathroom is not clean, I'm sorry, I will not eat. Because if I enter your toilet, I enter your kitchen, it tells me how clean you are. If you can sleep in that kitchen, in that toilet and sleep in that kitchen, it means your bedroom will be okay. Some people, they are, you cannot even enter their kitchen, you cannot enter gosh. Anyway, let's end it here. I love you, everyone that has power tap, even if you don't power tap, for staying with me for 1 second, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. I appreciate every one of you. And I also, believe that you have learned one thing. And Dayo, I hope you understood uh, me sharing about oil. I don't mind you eating any oil if you cannot afford olive oil, but olive oil is the best oil out of all. Grapes, olive oil comes from grapes, yeah? So olive oil is the best and it's good for the heart. A good heart goes a long way, my dear. Take care of your heart. Take care of your gut. Those two things, they are the most important in the body. The eyes is okay too. Your eyes. I've said it the other time. I shared it that how you can help your eyes, especially when you live in Africa, even not only in Africa, because when you go out, the dust, you may not see the dust, but it's affecting your eyes. And so it's good to clean your eyes once in a while. If you don't massage it like this, massage it with your hand, massage it, and again, you can steam it. Who said cooking oil and olive oil is not good? Let me tell you, go and do your own research. Palm oil is the best, papa. Palm oil that we have in Africa is the best cooking oil, but don't bleach it. Olive oil is the best, apart from palm oil. Those two and the fats that I told you, those three are the best. Go and research now. Shebi, you are online. You can use Google. Ask Google, which is the best oil to eat? This olive oil, I can drink it without anything. I don't need to warm it. I don't need to eat. You saw me put it in my mouth a while ago while you were here. So if it's something is not good for me, I will not be taking it. I will not be taking it. So it's best for you to go and research, go and ask Google or ChatGPT, right? So go and ask. I'm only suggesting. Don't do what I say if you are not happy or comfortable with it. Don't do it. But for me, I will never share something that will not help you because it's helping me. It's helping my family. We have to change. I used to use all this cooking oil, vegetable oil, sunflower oil, not just any oil. I've shared when I was in Nigeria, when we were living in Kano, I was using two cooking oil, moi shai, àti moi jeda, and they still have it. And whenever you are cooking with those oil, my goodness, because it's natural, you can also make your own oil now. Go and buy peanuts, epa. There is a machine that you use and bringing out the oil. That is your groundnut oil there. If you have what do you call it? Another all this seed, um sesame seed. You can make oil out of sesame seed. Sesame seed oil is also good for you. There is another oil. I cannot even think on top of my head. Go and list. Go on Google. Ask Google, list all the best oil. Á fún ẹ lórúkọ gbogbo wọn, and then you pick and choose whichever you want to know more about. You understand? There is no wrong asking Google to choose for you or to list the good oil for you. Á sọ fún ẹ pé this and this is good, this and this is not good, and it will tell you exactly what it does in your body. That is what you need to know about oil. I wasn't even talking about oil. It was about serotonin that I was talking about. You are welcome, Dayo. Are you a woman or a man? So I will say, okay, my sister or my brother. You are welcome anyway. So thank you all for staying with me, and I hope this will help you, because let me tell you, kò sí n tó a woman. Thank you, Sister Dayo. Thank you, man. God bless you. Kò sí n tó dàbí àlàáfíà lára o. Àlàáfíà lògùn ọrọ̀. Health is wealth. And so take care of yourself. Until I come your way, I remain Opeolu Cole, and the only host on this platform of Opeolu Cole Ventures. I shall see you again by the grace of God. Tomorrow on Sunday, I come out and then share the word of God. That is how I play my day. Today is, I talk about health every Saturday. I share anything about health, anything concerning health. I bring it to the table. And on Sunday, we talk about God, because without him, we are nothing. And Monday to Friday, I talk about business. I share some other things that I feel I want to share, or as I've been led by the Spirit of God. That is what I bring to the table every time you see me. Please connect with me, give me a follow, and I give you a follow. Until then, take care and God bless.